Hey guys, what is up? Tabs McCaffrey here from the Urban Goddess shop. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another fabulous video. These are sales over the last 2.5 weeks for over $50. Some of them are individual items, some of them are bundles. I am going to tell you why I think they sold, what my thoughts were, any sourcing tips that I have, and as always, I'm just kind of sharing it all and letting it all out for you guys. I hope these videos help you. If you find value in them, make sure you give me a thumbs up and let me know. And without further ado, let's get into this. All right. First sale, this is starting on February 28th, was a vintage Elwood Flynn 100% cashmere brown sweater. It sold for $56. I grabbed this, I think I paid about $8. What it had going for it, number one is the color. It's a beautiful brown, almost like camel tone to it, and it was cashmere, and it was v-neck, kind of hit the grandpa or dad style. Like, it had so many things going for it. I knew when I found this that this would sell pretty quickly, and I think I had it listed for maybe 2 weeks, maybe. Next item up is an Aritzia Wilfred Nylon wool cashmere wrap jacket. This is a little bit of an older style. I was able to find a good stock photo. When I grabbed it, it did have quite a bit of pilling on it, and I think I spent like 15, maybe even 20 minutes just like cleaning it up, de-pilling it, just making it look brand new. Honestly, I think putting in the effort on certain items can really have a reward. This item, I think I paid about $25 for, and it sold for $105. That is a really good return. It also sold within a week. Perfect timing too. Like, I feel like if I would have waited a couple more weeks or maybe like another month to list this, it would have been a hard sell because it is a little bit more of a winter jacket. I cleaned it up. It looked really good. The tone, the color. Find Aritzia items. I need a good stock photo. If I can't find a stock photo for an item, I may not buy it because I know their items sell for a better dollar value when I have a good photo for them. Next up is a bundle. This sold for $70 and it was a 2-piece bundle. They are 2 pair of cool shorts, so KUHL. This is a BOLO I heard a lot of other resellers talking about, especially down in the States. I don't find very much of it up in Canada. I found both of these shorts on the same thrift trip and I think I paid about $12 each. So I'm about $24 into inventory for these, and they sold for 70 bucks. I just thought it was cool to throw these in because I don't sell a lot of men's clothes. I do have like a certain style that I like to pick up, and they tend to be things that I think my husband would wear. Anything that's like outdoor or sports related, I generally will grab. Again, making sure that that cost of goods though is low enough that I can make a profit on it. And I believe I listed both of these shorts at $55, which was a little bit high. Yeah, so I was hoping someone would bundle them and I would give them a good deal on it. Next up is a cool vintage 90s Licenza floral 2-piece pajama set. I love grabbing these. I don't find them very often. I will always grab vintage satin floral pajamas. They just sell, and they generally sell for over $50. I would list this higher, like I think I had it listed at maybe $70 or $75, and then I was able to accept reasonable offers on it. It's just a gorgeous piece. Nothing else needs to be said. Vintage lingerie, grab it as long as it's cheap enough. She left me a love note. Very quickly sent to me in good condition as shown. If it would have been my size, I probably would have kept these and just felt like bougie eating breakfast on a Saturday because they're so cute. All right. Let's keep rolling. Next item is a pair of Harley-Davidson black leather pointed toe boots. These sold for $50. They were in a size 7. I grab Harley-Davidson stuff. Anytime I see leather boots, I'm grabbing them. They tend to sell pretty quickly. This sold, like I said, for 50 bucks. I think I paid maybe like 15 for them. A pretty quick flip and a decent profit on them. Next up is a bundle. This was a 2-piece bundle, and the sweater sold first. I had a vintage Susan Bristol beige embroidered sweater. I think it was Angora as well. I sent them an offer. They accepted it. She messaged me the next day. I hadn't shipped it yet, and she was like, I thought there was 2 pieces in this bundle. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to cancel it. I can't figure out how to cancel. I don't force people to buy items. If they message me and they're like, can I cancel this sale? I will always cancel it because I'm just afraid that they're going to get it and it's just going to turn into a case anyways, or they're going to find a reason. If someone is already having regrets before I've shipped it, I will gladly cancel it. And truthfully, I think most of the times the item's going to sell again anyways. I am not in like sparsity mindset. I do believe believe that an item will sell again. If it sold once, it'll sell twice. So anyways, I canceled the sale, quickly peeked into a bundle with her, and there was 2 items in the bundle. One of them had recently sold, but the other one was still available. So I removed the one that sold, added the one that, like the one that she had also liked, and created the bundle. And then I sent her an offer, and it was a little bit of an aggressive offer. I wanted to get rid of both of these pieces because we are coming out of winter and I'm trying not to sit on my sweaters too long. Sent her an offer for $70. She also got a vintage handmade textured knit turtleneck sweater. Both pieces were pretty cool, and yeah, 70 bucks. So I was happy with that. I was so shocked when the sale went through. No offense to her. Typically when someone cancels and they give me an excuse, they're not gonna rebuy. 1 out of 10 people maybe make the purchase, and I'm okay with it. Like if they don't, I'm like, whatever. I like I said, I don't have that sparsity mindset. I do believe an item will sell again. I don't try and dwell on it, but I was pleasantly surprised when both of these sweaters sold. Next item is a very similar item. This is a vintage handmade beige cable knit sweater. It sold for $55. This is a staple in my closet. Every time I find these sweaters, I will buy them. They consistently sell for over $50, $50 to $75. A lot of times if I have these cross-listed over to Etsy, they'll actually sell for more on Etsy, but I think that's just because Poshmark, everyone's kind of looking for a deal, right? This style of sweater, even going into spring, I'm still looking for these neutrals, these handmade, cable knit, chunky texture, cottage core, grandma style, grandma core, anything like that. There's like some keywords. Make sure you write those down because I use those in so many of my listings, and I've had people comment on a posting saying, I found your posting using grandma core, which is awesome. That is a keyword that people are using. Next up, this is not a usual sale for me. This is very special. This was the first designer piece that I purchased for resale. I did make money on it, maybe not as much as I was hoping, and I think the item just wasn't in as great of condition when I received it for resale. It was an authentic Gucci GG monogram medium purse, and it sold for $340. I did have this listed at $450, which was quite a bit on the higher end. I think for the condition of the purse, I was willing to accept reasonable offers. She sent me an offer for $340 and I accepted it because I've been holding on to this purse since, oh my gosh, probably December now. It's been going on 4 months. It's a substantial amount of money for me to be sitting on. But if I can flip it, still make a profit, I think that this is actually like pretty fair market value for this purse on Poshmark Canada. First designer item that I sourced to sell, which is like not like coming across at a thrift store, but like I went online and sourced. I don't know if I'll do it again. I am not knowledgeable in designer items, something I would have to work on definitely. Next one is a Dooney & Bourke two-tone crossbody purse. This sold for $65. I scored this, I don't know, maybe like a month or 2 ago for like 13 bucks at my local Value Village, which is so awesome. I did have it listed higher, and I think I shared it in a thrift haul, and someone was like, I just don't find the values there as much anymore. I was like bright-eyed and I was like, no, it's gonna do awesome. And in my mind, that's what I was thinking. I've had a ton of likes on it, not a lot of offers. I think I sent out an aggressive offer on it. $65, it sold. I still made money on it, not what I thought it was worth, which is kind of eye-opening sometimes when you think that something has higher value and it doesn't really. Whatever, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world, and I still made money off of it. Sorry, I just had to do a quick switch around. The sun is peeking through the clouds now, and it just totally changed the lighting in my room. Next item is a pair of Hudson Jeans Nico mid-rise straight legs, and they were in a size 25, so pretty small. These are not something I would normally thrift. They came out of a Jomar box that I had bought, I don't even know, like over a year ago. I will not buy another pair of these jean boxes again because they've just taken forever to sell. But it did sell for $60, which is a good return. I think I'm in it for like $20 to $25 an item, which was like a really high cost of goods. They also were all new with tags, which was, you know, like there's so many factors, but I don't know if I would purchase them again. I'll just say that. I don't know if it was like the smartest thing to do. 60 bucks, it's pretty good. Next up is a bundle. This bundle sold for $140. It had 4 very cool, unique items that I absolutely love. The whole vibe of this bundle just melts my heart. This is exactly what I love thrifting and what I love selling. Okay, starting with the first one, it was a Chaplin Southwestern applique button-down long sleeve top. This was in a size large. Next item is a Northern Reflections knit cardigan sweater in a size XL. Third item was a vintage 80s blue jean long jacket with Aztec, I don't want to say applique, but Aztec accents, and this was in a size large. And the last item was a vintage, like 90s style, Northern Reflection cotton knit long sleeve sweater in a size large. All fantastic pieces, some of my favorite styles, and it sold for $140. She put the bundle together. I did send her an offer that I felt like was pretty aggressive at what I had the items priced at, but what I was happy selling them with, and she accepted it. That's awesome. I was pretty pumped, and again, just happy to kind of keep these items moving through my closet. Next item, and this one I like really had to think about when I picked it up. It was a North Face pink lightweight running jacket. It did sell for $56. When I saw it at Value Village, I really was like, oh, it's so lightweight. Is there value in this? Sometimes these items don't end up selling for very much, or when I check comps, like I think when I checked comps on this, they weren't that great. What I was banking on, that it was pink. People that wear pink love pink and will buy pink things. I'm not a pink person. I'm very much neutrals and earthy tones. I can have appreciation for someone that loves a certain color. Next up is another pair of jeans. These are a pair of denim Forum Yoko high-rise skinny jeans. They were in a size 26 and they sold for $56. I've been trying different sourcing methods, just trying to get access to some different brands of jeans, because in my thrift store I don't typically come across these. Like I have been shopping on Facebook Marketplace, going to buy sell trade stores, going to consignment stores, and just kind of looking for brands that I don't find in the thrift store, but that also bring a demographic of people to my closet. Yeah, Denim Forum, love the brand. They usually sell pretty good. Next up is an Aztec boho gray wool blend shacket. This was in an XL. It sold to Callista. Hey Callista! Oh my gosh, I hope you love it. She has bought multiple items from me. I follow her on Instagram. She's just an awesome person. And yeah, I was happy to get this one sent out. I recently thrifted this and I was going to keep it for myself because it just kind of hit all the key points of what I like in a jacket. It was kind of like light to medium weight, really nice pattern, had a wool blend but wasn't itchy, extra large, fit a little bit oversized. It was just a really cool piece. But because I resell for a living, I have so many jackets and I just can't keep everything. So it was a hard one to let go. Happy I did, and that it's going to a new home because it's such a cool piece. I know she's gonna love it. Next up is a pair of Stuart Weitzman black leather over the knee boots. I thrifted these probably 4 months ago, more because I hear everyone talking about Stuart Weitzman. I don't find them a lot in my local thrift store. These were like the softest, butteriest leather. They were not the 50-50, which is like the one that sells for the most amount of money. Definitely very similar style. And they were in a 6.5, which was a smaller size, but I will still grab them. Anyways, these boots sold for $111. I think I originally had them listed at like $200, maybe even $250, which was probably a little bit on the high side. I'm open to offers, like taking into account what I pay for an item and what I think market value is. I will take the $111. That is still a really good sale. Next up is a pair of Levi's wedgie straight leg high-rise jeans. These were in a size 29. They sold for $68. I am grabbing Levi's wedgie. Anytime I find them, I will pay up to probably $20 to $25 to buy them because they're just such a lovable style. They just sell so well. I don't know if I would grab the wedgie skinny. I do love the wedgie straight leg, and because we're still very much trending in straight leg jeans right now, definitely would pay up for this item. Let's keep rolling. Next jacket is a vintage mustard yellow fleece lined jacket. This is such a cool piece. I think it's somewhere between like late 80s, early 90s. It's in a size large. I love the style of it. It's not like a duster. I can't remember what they call this jacket, where it has like drawstring at the waistband. It kind of has like a little opening in the back, like at the bottom hem. I can't remember the the style of them. But anyways, I will almost always grab these jackets if the price is right. This style was just a good summer, spring style. Next item to sell was a vintage Skyer. It's like Skyr, but I think it's like pronounced skier because it's like a vintage retro ski jacket. Anyways, fleece lined retro jacket. It was in a size large. This sold for $63. I love grabbing these kind of pieces, and especially in this kind of season right now in spring, people are looking for those retro and vintage jackets and snowsuits to wear out to the ski hills. It's a vibe, it's a trend, it's just fun. I was happy that this one sold, and that one just sold yesterday. And then the last sale I had on Poshmark, I still have one more sale on Etsy, which is like a pretty big sale. The last item to sell on Poshmark was a Lululemon hood light jacket, packable bomber jacket kind of thing, or pullover. It was in a size 6. It sold for $58. She did have a question. She wasn't sure if the waistband, how you pack it, came with it or separated, but it actually is like in the hood. And when I first was looking at it, I couldn't figure out what was going on with this jacket, why this like elastic thing was in the hood. And then when I looked up the style, I was like, oh, I get it. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. The last item to sell, which was such a cool piece, is a denier leather Y2K oversized black leather women's jacket, and this sold for $100 on Etsy. I don't know if you cross-list, but I cross-list all my vintage and retro pieces to Etsy and Handmade items. I use Prime Listers, is an extension that you can use to cross-list from Poshmark to eBay to Etsy, Depop, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram. I feel like I might be missing one. It's just an awesome software application. I love it. It makes cross-listing so much easier. If you want to try it for free for 7 days, go down below. I have a link. Let me know your thoughts. You also save 30% off your first month. But anyways, I love Prime Lister. It has changed my life. It's grown my business. I get to have sales like this. And this jacket is going to Australia. The shipping on it was like $65. When I saw the sale go through and I saw that they paid for the shipping, I was like, please be right. Please be right. When I actually went to go ship it, it was bang on. I think because I have a discount with Canada Post as a small business, I think I saved $1. I think it came to like $64 and they paid $65. Make sure when you are using other platforms besides Poshmark or any ones that don't have shipping included, that you are using accurate measurements and accurate weights of your items. This way, your shipping is always going to be calculated 100% correct. That is it. Those are my sales. That's crazy. 20 sales, over $50, some of them single, some of them bundles. These are all pieces that are selling currently in the last 2 weeks. Items that I am also looking to replace and buy, definitely styles. I am loving leather. Like leather right now, and even for the last 6 months have been doing well. They probably have always sold, but my eyes were just open to leather about 6 months ago. I love anything that's Y2K. If you can find Y2K stuff, people are looking for these styles. I don't know what else to add. I feel like I gave out like a ton of information in there. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I do notice that there's like 30% of people that are not subscribed to my channel. That way you don't miss any of the content. I'm out of here. I hope this helps you guys when you're out sourcing and knowing what's been selling in our closet, in our store. Yeah, I wish you guys many sales, and I'll see you next time. Bye!